Time. It's a gift, one that is given to each of us in limited quantities. Have you ever thought about how you are using the time that is gifted to you each day? Are you making choices that align with your true purpose, your destiny? Or are you allowing the demands of life to pull you in countless directions, leaving you feeling overwhelmed, lost, or unsure? You are a chosen one, and as such, you have been entrusted with a mission that is uniquely yours. The path you walk, the decisions you make, and the time you spend, all of it plays a role in bringing your purpose to life. In the divine plan, every moment holds value. And when you begin to understand that time is not just something that passes by, but a tool you can wield to create the future you desire, something incredible happens. God has given you time as a canvas to paint the masterpiece of your life. But the question is, are you using it wisely? Are you giving attention to what truly matters? Or distractions, the noise of life, steering you off course? In the coming chapters, we'll explore how you can begin to use your time more effectively, to step into your power, to align your actions with your higher purpose, and to create a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and true to your calling. It's time to make the most of the moments you're given. Time is a precious gift, a gift given to us by God. Yet, how often do we take this gift for granted? How often do we allow the days to slip by, consumed with distractions, without truly considering how we're using the moments we've been granted? For many of us, time seems to fly by, and before we know it, years have passed. But have we used those years wisely? As chosen ones, we are called to use time not just as a means to an end, but as a tool to fulfill the unique purpose set before us. This gift, though limited, is not something to be squandered. Every moment holds the potential for growth, transformation, and alignment with God's divine plan. Consider this. God has given you time as a canvas, and each day is a brushstroke. The question is, what are you painting? Are your actions today aligning with the future you want to create? Or are you waiting for the perfect moment to start? You see, the little choices you make every day matter more than you realize. The time you dedicate to your growth, your well-being, and your faith can add up to something incredible over time. Think about it. Just 10 minutes a day dedicated to self-development or meditation can lead to powerful transformation in the long run. Imagine how much growth you could experience if you made those small, intentional moments part of your daily routine. Those 10 minutes can shift your mindset, deepen your relationship with God, and bring you closer to the person you are meant to become. Let's reflect for a moment. How are you using your time right now? Is it aligned with the things that truly matter in your life? Are you using time wisely in a way that serves your purpose and your calling? Or are there areas of your life where time is slipping away, unnoticed and unappreciated? Now I challenge you. Take a moment to reflect on where you could invest more of your time. What is one thing you could start doing today, no matter how small, that will bring you closer to the purpose you are meant to fulfill? Maybe it's reading, meditating, praying, or setting aside quiet time for reflection. Whatever it is, make the commitment today to be more intentional with how you spend your time. Remember, time is a precious gift, and it's up to you to use it wisely. Each small choice you make today can bring you closer to the life you were meant to live. The way we spend our time is a reflection of who we are and where we want to go. Every action we take, no matter how small, has the power to move us closer or further away from our purpose. For this reason, the key to living a meaningful life is knowing where to focus our energy. God has a plan for each of us, but it's up to us to choose the actions that align with that plan. Do you ever pause and reflect on how you prioritize your time? Are you dedicating your energy to what truly moves you closer to your higher purpose? Or are you spending it on distractions that pull you away from your goals? This chapter is about identifying what matters most and how to eliminate the unnecessary distractions that get in the way. We often fall into a pattern of reacting to the demands of life without considering what aligns with our deeper purpose. But the truth is, we don't have to be controlled by the chaos around us. Instead, we can intentionally choose where to focus, bringing us closer to the path God has set for us. One of the first steps to living with purpose is to get clear on what really matters to you. This is not about perfection. It's about making choices that reflect your values, your passions, and the life you want to create. When we prioritize what truly matters, we begin to experience more peace, more focus, and more alignment with God's plan. A practical way to identify your priorities is by taking a moment to assess how you currently spend your time. Take a piece of paper and make a list of your daily activities. Then, take a step back and evaluate each one. Which of these actions are in alignment with your higher goals? Which ones are just distractions that keep you from focusing on what's truly important? The goal here is not to eliminate everything that's not directly related to your purpose, but to find balance. It's about understanding what deserves your time and attention. By learning to say no to the things that don't serve your purpose, you make more room for the things that truly matter. God's plan for us is not only about what we do, but also about who we become. Each choice we make can bring us closer to the person we are meant to be. When we focus on what aligns with that vision, we take steps toward fulfilling our divine calling. Here's an exercise you can try. Start by making a list of your priorities. What are the things that, if you spent more time on them, would make the biggest difference in your life? Then, look at your current schedule and make adjustments. Perhaps there are activities that you can let go of or delegate. This will free up space for what's more important and allow you to move toward your goals with more intention. The challenge for you now is to review your daily routine and eliminate activities that are not contributing to your greater purpose. Focus on the things that truly matter: your relationships, your personal growth, and your connection to God. Start with small adjustments, and you'll begin to notice how much more productive and fulfilled you feel. As you move forward, keep in mind that this isn't a one-time task. It's an ongoing process of reassessing and refining your priorities. When you stay true to what matters most, you begin to align yourself with the life God has planned for you. How we spend our days is a direct reflection of who we are and where we want to go. Every action we take, no matter how small, has the power to bring us closer or further away from our purpose. Therefore, the key to using time effectively lies in how we structure our daily routines and habits. How do you start your day? How do you end it? Are your routines, whether at work, at home, or even in moments of leisure, aligned with your greater purpose? The consistency of your actions shapes your destiny, and with small changes, we can create a life that truly reflects our values and goals. God calls us to live with purpose, and by establishing healthy, intentional routines, we can achieve everything He has prepared for us. Often, we become so overwhelmed by daily demands that we lose ourselves in the chaos. True change begins when we take control of what is under our responsibility, our routines. By creating habits that help us live aligned with our purpose, we can better utilize our time and ensure that each day brings us closer to the life we were called to live. But how can we do this practically? A good start is by analyzing how your daily routines reflect your values and goals. Do you have any moments in the day dedicated to personal development, reflection, or connecting with God? Simple habits like starting the day with a prayer or meditation can be a powerful way to align your mind and heart with your purpose. Not only does this prepare you for a more focused day, but it also places God at the center of your actions, acknowledging that He is the one who guides and sustains each step. The evening is also a crucial time. As you close your day, reflect on what has been achieved. Ask yourself, what did I do today that brought me closer to my purpose? How can I improve tomorrow? This simple practice of reflection not only helps maintain focus, but is also a way of giving thanks for everything experienced and learned. Remember, the goal is not to create a rigid and inflexible routine, but one that is filled with intention and aligned with your values. For example, you can set aside specific time for your family, ensuring that work doesn't invade those precious moments. This creates a healthy balance between personal life, work, self-care, and connection with God. When you direct your energy toward what truly matters, you begin to notice the difference it makes. Here is a practical exercise to help structure a routine that aligns with your purpose. Start with something simple, like dedicating the first 10 minutes of your day to connect with God, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply a moment of silence. Throughout the day, Take short breaks to reflect on your intentions and priorities. At the end of the day, set aside a moment to review what you've accomplished, express gratitude, and adjust what's necessary for the next day. The challenge I present to you now is to start creating a daily routine that takes into account all the important areas of your life: time with family, dedication to work, personal care, and your connection with God. Small adjustments can make a big difference. Remember, the consistency of your habits doesn't just shape your day, it shapes your destiny. In a world full of distractions, it is essential to create space for what truly matters. The choices you make every day, no matter how simple they seem, are those that will define your journey. In a world filled with constant noise, distractions are inevitable. From the buzzing of our phones to the endless stream of information, it can feel impossible to stay focused on the things that truly matter. Yet, as chosen ones, we are called to rise above these distractions, to hone our ability to focus, and to prioritize the actions that bring us closer to our divine purpose. How often do you find yourself sidetracked by small distractions? Have you noticed how much time can slip away when we allow ourselves to be pulled in different directions? The key to overcoming distractions isn't about eliminating everything that vies for our attention. It's about learning to channel our energy into what truly matters. When we do this, we not only become more productive, but we also align ourselves more closely with the plan God has for us. The reality is distractions are a part of life. We will always face interruptions, whether they come from external sources or from our own minds. But as chosen, we have the power to choose where to place our focus. By developing the ability to resist distractions, we create more space for the things that align with our purpose. And in turn, we make progress on the journey God has set before us. First, it's important to identify what the major distractions are in your life. Is it social media? Is it an overload of tasks? Or maybe it's your own internal chatter that keeps you from staying focused. Once you identify what pulls your attention away, you can begin to take steps to minimize these disruptions. One of the most effective ways to improve focus is to create blocks of time dedicated to deep work or specific tasks. For example, you can use the Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused intervals of 25 minutes followed by a short break. This method helps keep the mind sharp and productive while preventing burnout. Alternatively, you could designate specific hours of the day where you eliminate distractions altogether, turning off notifications, closing unnecessary tabs, and fully dedicating yourself to the task at hand. Another simple but powerful tactic is to eliminate multitasking. While it may seem efficient to juggle multiple things at once, research shows that multitasking can actually reduce productivity and increase stress. Instead, try focusing on one task at a time. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it will help you maintain clarity and direction in your work. It also allows you to give each task the attention it deserves, which ultimately leads to better results. The challenge here is to be intentional about your focus. As you go through your week, commit to practicing a more focused approach. Start by choosing one task at a time, giving it your full attention, and avoiding the temptation to switch between tasks. Notice how much more you can accomplish when you concentrate on what matters most. There is power in focus. When you focus on the task at hand, not only do you get more done, but you also create space for God's plan to unfold in your life. With a clear mind and a dedicated heart, you'll find that distractions lose their hold over you. This will allow you to move closer to the life you were meant to live, one filled with purpose, clarity, and alignment with your higher calling. Remember, every time you overcome a distraction, you're one step closer to realizing your divine potential. Stay focused, stay grounded, and trust that your efforts will lead you where you're meant to go. As we come to the end of this journey, we are reminded of one powerful truth: how we use our time shapes our lives. The choices we make every day, no matter how small, either draw us closer to our purpose or take us further from it. The key to transformation lies in using time wisely, aligning every moment with our divine purpose. Reflect on this. Are you ready to make more conscious choices about how you spend your time? Every decision you make has the potential to move you closer to your calling. Whether you are prioritizing the things that matter most, creating routines that nurture your growth, or overcoming distractions that pull you off course. Each step forward brings you closer to the life you were meant to live. The real question is not what the world is asking of you, but what you are asking of yourself. As a chosen one, you have the power to reshape your life with the choices you make today. Take a moment now to reflect on how you are using your time and how it could be a tool for your personal transformation. The challenge is clear. Embrace time as a precious gift. Every moment is an opportunity for growth. And when we use it wisely, we align ourselves with the plans God has for us. Remember, each moment counts. Use the time you've been given to create the life you've always dreamed of, a life filled with purpose, peace, and fulfillment.